Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mondoid, your one-stop shop for all things Project Zomboid. And this week, Lazy! Look at all these photos of us in a pub, Mondoid. Also known as Make Mathis Jealous that he couldn't be there because he lives in America, not England, Mondoid. I love these kinds of Mondoids because there's not a lot here for me to dissect, which means I don't have to, I can kind of get away with making a quick little one and just talking about other things if there's nothing really exciting to talk about, which is fine. Everybody's allowed to have a lazy day every so often, right? Including me. I'm going to take that as a yes. Your silence is just confirmation to my beliefs. So, the first thing I want to do before we even dive into the blog, of which there's very little to talk about, is talk about why there is no Mondoid today. So last week I talked about there going to be a mod highlight, and I did my damnedest to get mods working. I spent a little bit every day trying to get a mod working, and today alone I spent probably an hour trying to get mods working, to the point of getting so frustrated that it wasn't working that I went to Twitter, and the people in Twitter couldn't even help me. It's so stupid. I should be able to just download it, go to the mods folder in Project Zomboid, which I do, put the unzip the mod from there and put it into the mod folder, and I should just be able to see that mod as an option in Project Zomboid when you boot up the game. Unfortunately, for some fucking reason, doesn't happen. It's not there. I can't click on it. It doesn't exist. No matter what I try, it just doesn't work. So I can't, until I can get that working, I can't bring you my mod highlights, and I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why it's not working, and it's pissing me off. I'm going to try and get to work on it a little bit after this particular blog, again, after I take a small break, because I feel like my eyes are going to bleed because I can't get this to work. And maybe it'll be at the end of under this. If I can get it to work, then everything I'm saying now is for naught, and I figured it out, and I've probably, ranted on Twitter about it. But I'm going to try, but don't expect it because it's not working, and nothing anybody's saying is helping me, which is unfortunate, and I appreciate everybody trying to help me. It means a lot. No matter what I do, it doesn't work. So, what's up with this Mondoid? Let's jump into Mondoid, shall we, now that I'm done talking. They went and had a community meetup on Saturday in England, in Newcastle particularly. And they went and had beers and talked and had a great time. There's a whole photo album of them chatting. You can go check it out and be jealous if you're into that kind of thing. God knows I was. And then they talk about other things coming. So what they're doing right now is they're doing some multiplayer testing. As the multiplayer tests go, the longer they go and the better and more stable they become, the closer and closer we get to a release, which is exciting. They are talking about the multiplayer a little bit, but not much outside of just the bugs they're hunting down and the frustrations and stuff that are obviously going to come along with any new feature implemented in the game, and what they're doing to try and get rid of that. It's now compatible, though, which is good news. Multiplayer is now compatible with Linux and Macs, and all platforms can talk to each other, allowing Windows, Macs, and Linux, and therefore also Steambox, Zomboiders, all play together as one big happy family. No barring of entry, no you're a Linux player or you're a Mac player, therefore you are inferior to myself, my superior regular Windows kind of guy. That's cool, though. I'm glad to hear that, because I know a lot of Linux players, and I'm sure there's a good chunk of Mac players as well, and all of us being able to play together is really, really good. I'm really happy they were able to kind of nick that in the butt and just get that to work, which is great. Let's see, and that's it. that's the whole Mondoid, man. They had a great time at the meetup, which is awesome. I'm really happy. I wish I was there. And it looks like they're going to be at Rezzed soon, and they're hoping to do something very similar for Rezzed. Again, one day I'll be able to go. I just can't afford flights to England, nor can I need to get a passport too. All the stuff that I can't quite do yet. But I'll be able to do it soon enough, and I hope to meet all of you guys there someday. But this will wrap up the Mondoid, because it's nice and quick. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're one of those once-a-weekers, I'll see you next week. If you're a regular, I will see you later today. And as always, I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.